Good morning, everyone. I'm Harshit, your tech host, and welcome to the Daily Tech News Bulletin brought to you by IT Voice. In today's news, we will be covering news about OpenAI makes ChatGPT desktop app free for Mac users. Amazon hits $2 trillion in valuation on AI fervor. Rate cuts bats. WhatsApp to stop working on old Apple, Samsung devices, and more. Sony Universal sue AI music generators for training models on copyrighted songs. Realme C61 announced with a 5000 mAh battery. Figma announces big redesign with AI. Infosys settles insider trading charges with SEBI for rupees 25 lakh settlement and more. OpenAI has released a free ChatGPT app for Mac OS. The app is compatible with Mac OS 14 Plus devices running on Apple Silicon M1 or better. Users can access the AI assistant from any screen using the shortcut option plus space keys. The app mirrors the ChatGPT web interface for a seamless user experience. It supports text and voice input, image and file uploads. The app is available as a DMG download from OpenAI's website. A ChatGPT app for Windows is also in development and will be released later this year. Amazon.com Incorporation hit $2 trillion in market value for the first time. It became the fifth US company to surpass that valuation. Optimism around artificial intelligence and potential interest rate cuts drove demand for technology-related stocks. Amazon's stock rose 3.4% to $192.70, increasing its market value to over $2 trillion. Other companies in the $2 trillion club include Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia, and Alphabet. US stock indexes have seen significant gains due to enthusiasm around AI and optimism about the US economy. Lower interest rates from the Federal Reserve are expected, benefiting companies like Amazon and Nvidia. WhatsApp will stop updating and functioning on over 35 older smartphones. Affected brands include Apple, Huawei, Lenovo, LG, Motorola, and Samsung. Popular models such as the iPhone 6, iPhone SE first generation, Galaxy Note 3, Galaxy S3 mini, and Galaxy S4 mini are included. Devices need at least Android 5 Lollipop or iOS 12 to run WhatsApp. Users of older phones will need to upgrade to continue using WhatsApp. Smartphone makers support devices for only a few years due to software and hardware compatibility. Meta optimizes its app for newer software versions affecting older devices. Major record labels sued AI startups Suno and Udio for copyright infringement. Plaintiffs include Sony Music, Universal Music Group, Atlantic Records, Warner Bros., Capitol Records, and others. Lawsuits were filed in federal courts in New York and Massachusetts. The lawsuits seek $150,000 per track for copyright infringement. AI models developed by Suno and Udio allegedly generated music tracks based on copyrighted songs. The lawsuit claimed the companies scrapped digital sources to copy and download copyrighted recordings for training datasets. Realme C61 launched in India at a starting price of Rs 7,699. The sale begins on 28 June at 12 p.m. across Realme India's website, Flipkart, and offline stores. Highlights include a 5000 mAh battery, dual rear camera setup, up to 128 GB internal storage, and IP54 rating for water and dust resistance. Storage variants 4 GB RAM plus 64 GB internal storage at Rs 7,699, 4 GB plus 128 GB at Rs 8,499, and 8 GB plus 128 GB at Rs 8,999. Available in Marble Black and Safari Green. Discount of Rs 900 on the 6 GB plus 128 GB variant for ICICI, SBI, and HDFC Bank customers. Powered by Unisoc T612 octa-core processor with up to 6 GB RAM and 128 GB storage. Supports up to 8 GB RAM, dynamic RAM, and comes with Armor Shell protection. Figma announced a major UI redesign and new generative AI tools at its Config conference. The redesign includes a new toolbar, rounded corners, and 200 new icons. Focus is on making the canvas more user-centric and approachable for new users while remaining useful for experts. This is Figma's third significant redesign since its closed beta launch. The redesign is available in a limited beta with a waitlist for interested users. New generative AI tool help users quickly start project by creating initial design based on prompts. Example, Figma AI created an app design for a restaurant and a recipe page for chocolate chip cookies. AI features include AI enhanced asset search and auto-generated text instead of lorem ipsum placeholder. At last, Infosys CEO Salil Parekh settled insider trading charges with SEBI for Rs 25 lakh. The charges were for violating provisions of the SEBI Act and PIT Regulations 2015. SEBI found that Infosys failed to have adequate controls to prevent insider trading from 29 June 2020 to September 27, 2021. The high-powered advisory committee recommended the case for settlement with a Rs 25 lakh payment. The settlement was accepted by SEBI's panel of whole-time members. Infosys confirmed the payment on 7 June. This is Harshit signing off. Stay tuned and subscribe to IT Voice for the latest tech news.